What's up, you guys? MotoMax here. Today I'm doing a little mods list because I've had a bunch of people ask me what mods I have on the TW. I know I've probably talked about it before, but there's a bunch of new viewers, so I'll give them the list basically. So all the mods that I have done to this TW, let's start with the exhaust. My exhaust is a DG R series. There's two different versions you can get for this bike. It's the R series and the O series. And I also, whenever I replace the exhaust, it's just a slip-on, by the way, I put on a bigger main jet, and what that does is it keeps it from running too lean, so I made it run a little bit more rich. So it's about the perfect setup right now. And I went up by 2 sizes on the main jet. I'm not exactly sure what the stock main jet is, so you'll have to look it up. A good place to look up parts and what to do and what not to do is the TW200 forum. You can add me on there or something. I don't check it that much, so if you send me a message on there, I probably won't reply. But my account on there is MotoMax on YT. So yeah. Next modification I did was I did the handlebars and these bark busters right here. These are Renthals. I got these from my Yamaha dealership around me. These are 7/8, so I didn't have to change the fatty bark mounts. I didn't have to get them different risers and whatnot because I didn't feel like having to do that. So I just got 7/8 bars, which is a stock size, basically just a little bit wider and thicker and whatnot. The hand grips, I got them from Amazon. No, sorry, I got them from eBay. I basically just looked up dirt bike hand guards and I thought they looked cool, so I got them because they're white, you know. They're Chinese, and I mean, they move around sometimes like a little bit because they're just loose, and I lost a couple bolts, but they look good and they work good, so why not keep them, you know. Another modification I have done to this bike is the LED bar right there. I don't know if that's really a modification, it's just a little addition. But I got that on Amazon, 2 of them for 15 bucks. So it was a pretty good deal. I just had to get the switch for it on eBay for like $2. And we had some extra wires, so we just soldered it together. Most recent modification is the headlight. And the headlight I have, it's a H4 F16 LED bulb. Freaking Jim sent it to me. I'll put his link in the description of this video. Okay, another modification I have on this bike is this little rack back here. The rack was pretty expensive. It was about 130 bucks, I think. But I actually use it way more than I thought I would. I put all tons of shit on there, especially whenever you're gonna go on a longer ride. You can just strap down something on there, like a sleeping bag or tent or something, whatever you want, and it should work pretty great. Now, I think my favorite modification, other than the exhaust, my second modification that I love the most on this bike is the tires. See, considering I don't go off-road that much on this bike because the suspension isn't the best in the world for it, I got some 70/30s, which means 70% street, 30% dirt. And it overall makes this bike handle so much better on the road, you know? Because you can corner better without having to worry about sliding out, and they just have a lot more grip overall. And that 30%, don't let it fool you, because it does really great off-road. Just, it's not the best in the world for mud, you know, but it still works really good. And I got these off of eBay for like maybe 180 or something like that, somewhere around there, in that price range, you know. So I'm pretty sure that's the majority of my mods for this bike. I really haven't done too many, considering the things that you can do. Overall, this bike has treated me well. For 5,670 miles, this bike's done pretty good, and I'm glad that I got this bike. So that's for all you guys that asked me about my mods list. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next video out is going to be tomorrow, so be ready for that. Peace out.